Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted this afternoon to have Boris, and he is the top man at Central American Tourism Association, and he's in El Salvador at the moment, but he's going to explain what CATA, I think it's CATA, or rather than Qatar, is all about. So good afternoon, Boris.
Good afternoon. How are you? Thank you very much for this space.
No problem. Boris, tell me a little bit more about your organization. What's the purpose of it?
Okay, the purpose of CATA, which is the Central America Tourism Agency, is to promote Central America as a tourism destination, but also create space between the buyers, the tour operators, buyers, and DMCs in our region. So the work of CATA 2 is to promote the region, but also try to convert that promotion in sales for our DMCs in the region. And that's why we are not only making effort for promote the brand Central America, but also we are making effort in order to get together the DMCs with the big tour operators in Europe, in UK, or even in North America.
Good. So it's basically to make sure that Central America is well represented within tour programs throughout Europe, South America, and North America. Now, what are the countries that are involved?
In the region where we have Belize, starting with Belize in the north, and also we have El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, and Dominican Republic. There are 8 countries in the region, which call it the CICA region, because CICA is SICA is like the Central America system of integrations. So the whole country is like the Schengen space in Europe. So we have those are the 8 countries: Belize, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, and Dominican Republic.
Okay, so if I was a tour operator and I'm trying to get a program together, multiple countries rather than just one country in your region, you're the people to come to.
We have in our board we have the national authorities of tourism, but also we have the tourist chambers. So we bring and we go with our tour operators, local tour operators or DMCs to meet with you and sell the multi destinations offer that involve the Caribbean Sea, the Pacific, the nature, and also the Mayan culture destination in the north of the region.
Okay, well, with the Central American region, with perhaps the exception of DOMREP, I think wildlife, authenticity, being out in maybe in rainforest, local food, local people, those are the things that people associate with the region. Is that going to be one of your pillars of marketing for the region?
There are a lot of things in order to have marketing for that for the region. As you said, the food or the culture or the authenticity is a part of our offer, but also, as I said before, we have a lot of destinations that involve all countries. And for example, you can find the 12% of the biodiversity in the world in our region. We have only 1% of the whole in the earth, the old earth in the earth, but we have the 12% of biodiversity in the world. So we have, of course, a lot of offered for nature, but also for ecotourism options for the visitors and for the tour operators, big tour operators in Europe.
Okay, and how easy is it to get around? I know, from one country to the other. I know that for many, many years, almost decades now, the Caribbean have tried to get people to travel around the Caribbean rather than go to one island and stay there and move on. But inter-island transportation is not as easy as it perhaps could be. How easy is it to travel around your region?
So right now we have at least three options. We have the main options are for air. We have at least four low cost, let's say low cost, but since there are intra-regional airlines, we right now are connected with Dominican Republic with Arajet. We are connected with the north of Central America and the south of Mexico with TAC Airlines. We connect the whole region with Volaris, and we connect Belize with the north of Central America with Tropicair. But also there are Wingo that connect the south between Panama and Costa Rica. So we have a lot of options for air transportations, but also we have a very good net of roads. So we have a lot of bus companies that can transport the visitors, for example, from Guatemala to Panama, very easy. It's about 15 hours long, but the roads are very good. So the Pan American highway, which is the biggest highway in America, which connect Alaska and South America, is one of the main road in Central America. So we also offer a very good net of transportation, very good custom service, a very good immigration custom services, and we have a very good companies, bus companies, in order to transport, to have transportation for our visitors.
Okay,
and then the another ways is that water taxis is for water. This is the third, but it's the tiny form of transportation, but we have also water transportation.
Good. Now, in terms of airlift from Europe, I presume the main airlift comes into the Dominican Republic, into Punta Cana?
Sorry again?
I said in terms of airlift from the UK and from Europe, I'm assuming that the most of the international airlift comes into the Dominican Republic, into Punta Cana.
Yeah. Dominican Republic, but I think that also Costa Rica is very known destination in Europe. And one of the most powerful destination actually is Dominican Republic. Punta Cana is one of their destination, the very famous destination. But of course, Dominican Republic has another destination in the northern shore of the island. The Romana is one of the destinations that we developing right now. Yeah, and Samana also is one of the another destination that right now is in develop. And of course, Punta Cana is a very known destination, mostly for the.
But it's also from an international airlift perspective. It's an important gateway into the region, presumably.
Yeah. Actually, it's connected between with at least two main companies, which is Copa and Arajet right now.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right. And what would be new this year for people coming to the region? What would be new this year?
Well, we have starting with infrastructure. We have a very new, totally new airport in Honduras, which is Palmerora. It's a very new and modern airport. And we have also a new terminal in El Salvador, which is a very modern and innovative. We also have a home port in Panama. We want to start to bring the service for cruise lines. We want also offer as a cruise destination. So we have a home port in Panama right now that we want to start to operate. And also we have another new hotels in all the regions that start to attend the high-end level for those visitors that want to have another kind of destinations. Sorry. And what about new experiences? the region start to work in a program for the big host of a big event. So in El Salvador, in Panama, in Honduras, we have a very big event this year. World Tournament of Surf, World Tournament of Water Sport. We will have a lot of big events in the region. And I have to say also that we have a milestone this year because Grenada, which is the first colonial city in Nicaragua, will achieve the 500 years. With it's very special for Nicaragua, for Central America, because it's the only city that don't moves for the original site. So it's actually 500 years of foundation in the very specific place with which were founded. So that will be a milestone for this year. The celebration starts in the last January, and the big celebration will be there on next December.
Excellent. Well, Boris, I wish you the very best of luck with the Central American Tourism Association. Sounds very exciting. Sounds a region that lots of people would want to go to. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Sorry, move.
Cheers.